G'day everyone and welcome back to Reliance Australia. Now look, before Christmas, I did promise an update on the channel, and I know we are well into 2025 now, so it's been a long time coming. I did actually record an update before Christmas, I just didn't get to putting it out. So I figured let's do that because it's probably not relevant seeing I was saying Merry Christmas. So, where are we at? As you would have noticed that last year I didn't get a lot of videos out. I think I put 10, 12 maybe out for the year, which is not a lot. Nowhere near as much as what I would normally put out or have in the past over the last few years. And mostly that was due to health reasons. So, you would have seen a video that I did do last year that I talked about how I nearly died. Well, that wasn't an exaggeration. I did nearly die. So, look, nothing... I guess it is major when you nearly die, but look, it didn't come from anything major. Like, I didn't have an accident or anything like that. I just went in for a very simple, very common day procedure. And, 6 or 7 hours later, I ended up unresponsive in the emergency room, having bled out. So look, they did bring me back, thankfully. I was unresponsive for several minutes, apparently. I don't remember too much of that. They did put a couple of bags of blood back into me, so when you think about it in that perspective, and those couple of bags wasn't to top me up, that was just to stabilize me. They let the body build up the rest of it after that. So I lost a lot of blood, and unfortunately what happens with that is then you also lose a lot of iron, so energy levels just drop out, and I took several months just to recover from that. So I wasn't out in the yard doing a real lot, because every time I did I got exhausted very quickly. And once I started getting better from that, I then went in for another major operation, which was a knee replacement. So, not a great year last year from a health perspective. Look, and then I had complications with the knee surgery. But the surgery itself actually went well, but it just didn't want to bend. So I spent 3 months pretty much just hobbling around with a leg that didn't want to bend at all. And then, so I had to go back in a second time, go back in under a general, and they forced it through the range of motion that we wanted to get to. And yeah, that does pretty much hurt as much as it sounds, actually. So but it's a lot better now, but looks only being better in the last month or two. So probably since January, mid-January, it's really taken off. So I've been much happier, a lot less pain since then. But pretty much all of last year, look, I actually worked out I spent about 3 months of last year in bed. Either working from bed or just being in bed, either in a hospital or at home in recovery mode. So that's a long time on a property when you're trying to get things done. So as a result of that, no major jobs were really done last year. So what you saw on the channel was pretty much it. But look, this year I've had a few jobs already done, and I have videoed those. I haven't edited them and added them up yet, because I actually want to do this video first. So for those that are regular viewers, thank you for hanging around and coming back and supporting the channel. Look, I do really appreciate that. I do actually appreciate all the comments that come through as well. So thank you for those that do put those comments in there. That's been greatly appreciated over the years. So as you can tell, I'm up in the shed. So today I've got another job to do, but look, I will make that another video coming up. And you can look forward to that. And that's about taking some rust out of my car that's sitting behind me. But yes, you'll be able to wait for that one in an upcoming episode. So essentially the year moving forward, I have got a few more jobs I need to do this year, and it's looking okay as far as health wise goes, so I'm looking forward to a much better year ahead. So thank you again for everybody. Thanks for joining the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, really would appreciate if you did that. It definitely helps the channel to grow, and helps those algorithms in the background, whatever YouTube does back there. But apart from that, thanks very much, and until next time, I'll see you then.